Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's check out Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing running on PC. I'm gonna watch all the interns work. Nonsensical cinemas. What does that have to do with anything? Yeah, who knows? But it's just kind of the Sonic universe. Strangely enough, this is a much different game than its sequel.
Sega All-Stars Racing.
Even though this game technically had a sequel with Transformed, they played nothing like each other. I kind of think this is the superior game, honestly, but I know everybody has like different opinions on that. We'll do I. Why not? Seaside Hill, Whale Lagoon. Hi there, I'm just taking my new car out for a test drive. I'll accelerate for gas and use the brake to slow down. Okay, thank you, Sonic. So useful. That feels pretty sweet. Let's try drifting. While accelerating, steer and hold drift to drift. I still think the game looks pretty decent. The game's not going to have like, a lot of bells and whistles, but keep holding drift to keep drifting. Cool. Looks like it comes fitted with turbo boost. Drifting charge the turbo. Release drift to activate boost. So yes, that's what I just did. Awesome, that's my kind of speed. Drifting charges turbo. Drift longer for more boost. What's in those capsules ahead? So, smash capsules to win weapons and power-ups. Hey, look at that. I want a dash power-up. To use an item, press the use item button. Whatever that is. You're going to figure that out. Wow, that's some serious speed. Remember, weapons and power-ups will help you win the race. Looks like this car is almost as fast as I am. When you're ready, press pause to leave. It's only keyboard. It's only keyboard commands that it shows. It doesn't show the button prompts. Thankfully, we are super smart people. We can just, figure out what those button prompts are. Man, interesting. You'd think it would let you change that stuff, but no. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn this down just a little bit. I think it's just a hair loud. Maybe that'll upset some people. Don't jump in that music, dude. Okay, great. Sega All-Stars Grand Prix. A series of championships have been organized to test your racing metal. Earn podium finishes to unlock new cups. Try to clear them all.
Sonic.
That's right. We have II, and Billy Hatcher, Amico, Dr. Eggman, Shadow, Amy, Tails. Oh, for some reason I thought I had more characters. Maybe it's the sequel that has more characters.
Aye.
Big Gear. Chow Cup.
Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. And this here is Seaside Hill, where the race is about to start. They call it Seaside Hill, but I can promise you, this circuit is no holiday. 3, 2, 1, go!
Wow, it's still kind of loud. I'm actually surprised that it's so loud. Give me a minute, folks. It's actually kind of coming through on the microphone. And I don't think you want to hear that echo. Back out. Finally get to this menu here. Oh, it didn't save. Well, I guess that would explain things, why things were kind of loud.
Go! Aye. Great to have you here at Seaside Hill. Not a sand pail in sight, because it's race time, people. This place
That poor
might
whale
look
has
like
been
a
working since Sonic Adventure.
folks, I'm telling you, it's bad.
Never gotten away from that Sonic contract. Yeah, they got him locked in till the end of his life.
Three, two, one, go! Tails jumps into the lead.
What is that buzzing? Oh boy. Oh, Sega. Known for quality, even back then. Maybe we have to turn off the music.
Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing!
It's just a random buzz that just does not go away until you quit the game. Just out of nowhere. Bzzz. I see they never fixed that. I think I remember that problem happening after their second patch of the game, I think. Or maybe even the first patch.
You've joined... 3, 2, 1, go!
Well, we may not end up playing this game if the buzzing problem is just going to persist.
Amigo is leading the pack like a pounder.
game seems overly contrasty, huh? I mean, it's not like it features HDR. This was well before the time HDR was even a thing. I mean, at least in games, you know. In movies, it was kind of just coming out. Technology was sort of just getting in there. I think maybe around here when we started getting demos of consumer level HDR displays from like Sony and LG. Or maybe not even LG back in those days. Maybe Toshiba.
Hey, is that an all-star that's been picked up? It sure is.
Sorry, I'm chewing on a lozenge. My throat's super sore. And do some voice recording, some singing. So since it's been a while, it's really affects my voice. Eventually, that'll just be a normal thing. I'll get back to just being able to sing and do commentary.
Welcome to Blizzard Castle, folks.
Well, yeah, it's been over 10 years since I released an album, so going back into studio mode is interesting. Well, it was there midair.
Unleashing his rockets. Take cover. Bullseye, minus the bull, of course. And lay some spines on Sonic. Once more with feeling, fellas. We're into the final lap. Sonic's attack right on target. Takes first. He'll
Sorry.
be
Going bananas.
about that. Welcome to Casino. 3, 2, 1, go!
Funny how Knights is kind of considered like a Sega mascot staple, but there's really only been 2 Knights games. Just the infinite buzz until you leave the game. Now, it still might buzz even if we turn off the sound effects, so let's see if that solves anything. Because I have a feeling it has nothing to do with whether or not the sound is on.
Sega.
Recently we were just running into so many buggy games. I don't understand. And this is an old game. It's not like this is a brand new game.
Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing.
But also kind of indicative of the state of the PC versions of the games back in these days. It's a terrible time for gaming if you're a PC guy and you want to play something that was converted over from console. Or actually, I think this one had a simultaneous console development. So it's not as if they ported code from the the PlayStation 3 version or the Wii U version.
You've joined us.
They might have ported it over from 360, but I don't think so.
3, 2, 1, go!
How long can we go until we run into the buzz error? so terrible that it's still a problem so many years later, you know. Because it's a good game, you know. It's a shame we can't revisit it due to, an absolutely stupid technical reason. Something which could easily be fixed. I'm sure there's a user mod out there that will fix the error. Users always have to fix everything in the PC game. Anytime something goes wrong, you know. Developers love to kind of crap on the community for making mods and altering the game in ways that they don't like, but they're also the only people that fix their games so that future generations can play them.
How can it be?
One more lap to go. Let's see who's feeling golden.
Yeah, the color seems to be really oversaturated for some reason. Like I said, it's not like this has HDR support. No, it's just a twinkle in an engineer's eye at the time of this game's release.
Big's got his all-star. Tighten your belts, racers. You're in for a ride. And Big's released Froggy.
Wait for me, Froggy!
Whoa, gotta say there's a big difference between first and last right about now. Whoa, watch Froggy go. The winner is I, and no luck about it. That was one well-driven race.
It's interesting too. This version, this game really was kind of aping a lot from Mario Kart and Outrun.
Yeah, it's race day.
But then the next game felt a lot more original.
3, 2, 1, go! Amigo must be partying now. He's in first. Bam! Hope Tails has insurance.
This definitely feels like it's a small step away from Mario Kart. But that's only a good thing. I mean, Mario Kart's great.
So into the second lap we go, and this race is hot. He was looking good, but Shadow's struggling now.
I may have to go back into the desktop and turn off HDR on the Windows side.
Cover your ears, folks.
Otherwise, yeah, it's got a weird overexposed look to it. Again, Sega's PC ports in these days were pretty questionable.
And I thought Sonic was quick before. I sit corrected. One more lap to go.
Obviously, we're seeing
Who's
evidence of that
going
here.
to crack out there. That shot was out of this world. Hey, this reminds me why I retired and took up commentary.
Weird playing the game without any sound effects. I hope this actually fixed the problem. Other than not having any sound at all, like I'm playing a game from 1990 or 89.
Aye takes first. He'll be going bananas about that.
Okay, drum roll, please. Let's see if this game craps out on us.
Welcome, folks.
Hey, it features craps too. What do you know?
3, 2, 1, go! Amigo is
I'd say at least it runs good. I mean, it runs at a whatever frame rate you want it to run at. On a modern system, the game is hardly challenging. So if you got a monitor that refreshes at 240 hertz, by gummit, it'll do it.
Whoa, nasty hit there. Tails gets hold of that lead.
Oh, I'm surprised I can't make that corner.
And things looking set to hot up in lap 2. Tails looking like he can't miss. The doctor taking some of his own medicine. Sensationally takes first place.
Yeah, boy, he cannot corner that fast.
Uh-oh, Big's going all-star big time, which means big trouble. Once more with feeling, fellas. We're into the final lap. Oh, that looks bad for Tails. It's looking pretty spread out. Plenty of room to stretch those driving muscles.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Now that is great driving. The winner is I, and no luck about it.
Ooh,
That
10
was
points.
one
Oh, we actually kinda-
well-driven race.
Had a good motion effect.
big welcome from Carnival
It was so
Island,
trippy.
where we're just about ready to start the race. If ever there was a place to get your racing samba on,
See, this is why people growing up on Sega seek mushrooms.
3, 2, 1.
Reminds them of their childhood. Childhood games to play. Ah, man. I just wish I could be in a trippy state. This is broken. It is just broken. I don't think we'll actually get all the way through it. A single game. Any of the cups without the game breaking. Here, let's also do this too, since I think the HDR is also kind of causing some problems. Oh my god, I'd go through so much trouble just to play a Sega game from the 2010s. They definitely did not know what they were doing back then.
Sega.
This should fix the kind of the overexposed look.
Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing!
All Stars Racing, where you will never
Aye, aye.
finish the end of a cup without the sound completely crapping the bed.
You've joined 3, 2, 1, go! Tails jets into the lead. Egg alert! Egg alert! Eggman's gone all-star! Well, my friends, we've got an all-star loose! And when we're an all-star...
Now, allow me to introduce you to my latest creation.
Amy's been hit! On to lap 2, where things should really hot up!
Nope, the graphics still look overexposed. Huh. I guess this is just the look it was going for. Weird. I guess Mario Sunshine kind of had a similar sort of aesthetic.
And Amy really took a battering there! Into the final lap! Yes!
Yeah, the
that's
sequel is
just one
definitely a
more
different
lap
kind of
to
game.
go.
I mean, this is Mario Kart, essentially. And, you know, I'm glad they were trying something different with the sequel, but, yeah. It's okay.
Big's got
Yeah,
Freddy, so
yeah, I
that's
think it is part of the era.
Giant
Like I said,
and
you know,
Hello
Mario Sunshine
Trouble.
sort of had the same look.
Wait for me, Frog.
I just thought maybe
It's looking pretty
HDR was
spread
breaking
out.
it,
Plenty of
'cause that
room
happens
to
on PC all the
stretch
time.
those driving muscles. Whoa, watch Froggy go. Sonic taking it where it hurts there. The winner is I, and no luck about it. That was one
Yeah,
well-driven
yeah, this game is
race.
good, but on PC, I don't know. It there's a problem with the sound, where it just makes a buzzing sound after a while, and you have to exit all the way out of the game to get rid of the sound. Otherwise, it will just keep on buzzing, like like we're running Windows 95.
2, 1, go!
But right now it's like $5 on Steam.
Don't mess mess with Amy.
And I had good memories of it.
She takes first
I just
place.
didn't realize the PC port was so broken.
Let's see what you can do.
Now, maybe this is something we could play offline. We can just play it as part of our local co-op. I think this would be fun. A fun alternative to Mario Kart, since they're kind of like the same game.
This race is hot.
It seems like the PC version has local split screen too.
Sonic's attack strikes home. Now that is great driving. Ouch, that looked nasty.
Yeah. Recently, they've made some good PC ports, but yeah, this era, you know, the Wii U era,
One more lap to go.
it was pretty much a crap fest for their PC versions.
Feeling golden.
And like I said, I'm sure there's a community fix for this sound issue, but nothing official. Yeah, it's the old Sega announcer.
Hey,
I don't know if it's the same guy, but
I remember this feeling.
it's that monkey ball guy.
Excitement.
It may be a different person though. For some strange reason, you can turn off the commentary too, but I don't know why you'd ever want to do that.
That's a great piece of shooting. Aye takes first. He'll be going bananas about that.
Dr. Chronicles. But I think they just recently did that too. I mean, they recently did patching for Valkyria Chronicles.
3, 2, 1.
Because they released it in its HD form, not like the original, 1024 by 768 version. So that's probably the reason why the port's so good.
Ouch! Amy takes a nasty.
There we go. Buzz, buzz, buzz. So weird. And it's loud too. It's a loud buzz. It's so garbage. Okay. Is the sequel broken too? Not that I would be surprised. I have a feeling that these are both broken ports. Let's find out. Yeah, old Sega. I mean, they couldn't ever really properly program on the 360 either. Much less on a PC, Oh, hey, look, I can't even start it. Game already running? Is it? How can it already be running? Sega. God, you sucked during this era. How is it already running? Such garbage. Is it running? I don't see it running anywhere, Sega. There's a lot of other junk on here, but not Sega. Not Sonic. Oh my god. Here, let's exit out of Steam. Maybe that'll... This is like the worst era to be a Sega fan. Just absolute trash releases. You gonna work? Nope. Absolute garbage. Oh, this might be it. Where is it? It might not like anything other than stereo. I think I ran into something like this before with the Sega games specifically. Where is it? Get help? No, I don't want help. Close the program. Is this what's bothering it? Nope, it's just not working. Such garbage.
Sega.
Yeah, Sega PC ports. Sega PC ports are just not working. I'm sure I can go and find a fan-made patch. Because I'm pretty sure I saw this issue fixed at some point in time. It's been forever, though. I mean, what is this? This was like 2010 or something? I think the sequel was like 2013.
Sonic.
Here, we'll try to play a Sonic. It's something like that. It's worse on the Steam Deck? Oh, that's sad.
You've joined us.
Just call me Sonic.
I think it's hilarious that Transformed, doesn't even boot. It just will not work.
Go!
And that's the newer game. The newer game doesn't work.
Amigo is leading the pack like a conga.
Okay.
The worst part is, this thing looks good. It looks good and it runs good. Certainly much better than it ever did on like the the Wii U and the 360. So theoretically, this is the ideal way to play this game. But not if it doesn't work, or if the sound gives you a loud buzz after you race 2 or 3 races.
All-star big time, which means big trouble. It's Froggy time for Big the Cat.
I can feel that Froggy is close by.
And there's no
This is like the return to the Windows 95 era.
Everything to play for as we enter lap 2.
I guess it's a good thing they never released the PC port of Sonic 06. Can't imagine what that would have been like.
He's been hit. The All-Stars at play, people. Yeah! Eggman's unleashing his rockets. Take cover.
Now, allow me to introduce you to my latest creation.
Dr. Eggman dominating the track with those rockets.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, big hit. Where did you guys learn to drive? A farm?
Yeah, I like my Steam Deck, but it's just okay.
Make or break time.
I think the sad thing is that the Switch 2 is likely going to just completely stomp it.
Amy suffering with that.
Really, just because the user experience is going to be so much better. But there's like tons of like smaller PC games that will never be on a Switch system. So it's like the only way to really play a PC game
Difference between first and
in a
last
portable way that's reliable.
Gotcha.
All those other handheld PCs, they're just not as good as the Steam Deck. It's such a crap show. It's unbelievable. Maybe the game you have to play as Sonic. Which would be funny. Like, don't you dare play anybody else. No, Supersonic. Damn, Tails are ruthless. Yeah, I think it's so hard to beat Mario Kart. It really is. They've just got that formula down so well. Even you see, Sony's attempts, with Crash Team Racing, it's like, God, that game is just nowhere near the level of Mario Kart. I mean, it's even below this. And this game is broken. Though, there are a couple of Crash Team Racing fans. I mean, I imagine they probably never played any other games. Ever. But they're out there. I remember seeing reviews of Crash Team Racing. It's like, oh yeah, I remember playing this game as a kid. It's so awesome. I'm like, wow, your parents hated you. Wouldn't buy you Mario Kart, huh? It's their way of telling you you're adopted. Yeah, it's like asking for Frosted Flakes and getting whatever Sugar Flakes, whatever the copycat cereal is, the multi-meal copycat. Though now as an adult, that multi-meal copycat's actually better because it's less sugary. But as a kid, you want all that sugar right into the brainstem, As an adult, it's like, wow, is this too sweet or is it just me? Yeah. I mean, this level's great. Look at it. I mean, it gets you kind of a little dizzy with the way it scrolls. More so than even the F-Zero level in Mario Kart 8. That would be hilarious if the only way to avoid the buzzing sound is to play Sonic. Don't you dare play I. This is such a trippy level. Samba de Amigo, man. It is just a mushroom fantasy. And not the Mario Kart, or not the Mario mushroom. It's the adult mushrooms. Look at this. It's so trippy. I mean, this would probably scare a child, honestly. It's so out there. The Sonic is Sonic the only one that gets the supersonic power up? Questions. That's true. Well, you know, when we're playing Mario Wonder, I mean there's definitely still the drug influence there. Anytime you grab a Wonder Seed, they're like, yeah, those kids were hitting something that developed that game. Like, why is that head so big? It's gigantic. Huh, well, so far no buzzing. Maybe the key is play Sonic. Play Sonic and the game doesn't break. Play anybody else and the game will break. Although I can't do anything about Transform. Transform just won't work. We unlocked the graffiti cup. Let's try to turn on the sound again, or the sound effects. Like I said, that didn't end up fixing anything, turning off the sound effects. Oh, this interface. Interface gives me an aneurysm. It's kind of funny that these racing games, they're like more of a celebration of Sega franchises than Sega themselves did. It's like, you know, Sumo Digital cared more about Sega properties than Sega at the time. Man, I think it transformed. We even got like a Skies of Arcadia level, which I'm pretty sure Sega still kind of refuses to acknowledge that they made. Probably ask any of those Sega execs. Oh, what? I thought Namco made that game. It's like, no, you idiots. You guys made that game. Sure it wasn't Namco? Whoop. Yeah, seems like this is our fix. Play Sonic. Don't play II, or else the sound will go down the toilet. I wonder if it's just II. I'm maybe one of the other. Maybe it's just II that has the bug, and maybe the other characters are okay. I don't know. Not really sure. Blink. I can't believe we've been playing this broken game for an hour. Well, not really. It's been broken for over half this time. These damn developers hating on my II. Not allowing me to play him without crapping the sound engine out. Yeah, well, I mean, this game isn't actually a Sega game, right? It's Sumo Digital. They probably felt that anybody who wasn't a Japanese developer, didn't really deserve the the time of day. Even though, I mean, these guys clearly love Sega. They're just putting in every obscure reference that everybody who grew up with Sega, and primarily Sega would know about. It's kind of that weird Sega tunnel vision. It's like they're always worried about making the next Sonic. Because there's a certain amount of sales that are guaranteed with a Sonic game. Always worried about the next franchise Sonic game and nothing else. With RGG being kind of the only exception, where they're allowed a little bit more freedom, although they just mostly make Like a Dragon games. Which is the only good news about Virtua Fighter, is that it is RGG Studios. It's like, thank goodness they didn't, Sega didn't have a different team dedicated to it. But yeah, this stuff is fun. I mean, it's a fun game. Just not as sophisticated as Mario Kart, but that doesn't mean that you can't have fun with it. When it works, and as long as you're not playing II, you can play this game and not have it just completely bug out on you. Even back in these days, Sega unintentionally screwing Monkey Ball fans. I can't believe the game is working right now. I'm absolutely mind boggled that the bug was with II. Mind boggled, but not surprised, since this is old Sega. Whoop, wait, I don't know where I'm going. No idea. Oh, it's such a sharp turn. I just forget that it's there. Bonk. Bonk. Ooh. Now I have the egg cup. Okay, don't pick any other character. Oh wait, do I have to? Oh, okay. I thought it would let me pick another difficulty and the same cup. Nope, none doing. But to be fair, that's the same thing as Mario Kart. Oh no, oh no, I'm stuck in a loop. It's my Groundhog's Day. I gotta go here, then here. Oh. Mushrooms. What is Sonic doing? Is he having a seizure? Should we get some help for him? Well, Sonic's self-employed. He may not have health insurance. Get help, Sonic. I mean, Sonic's also kind of a malignant narcissist, too. I'm not sure that that's really the kind of behavior we should be teaching our young children. I know this is $5, and I sort of feel still a little ripped off that I can't play II. I don't want to take any chances on picking any other characters either, for fear they may crash the sound engine. It's like the only QA that went on in this game is if you play Sonic. I love when I pick kind of a stinker of a game for my afternoon gaming. It's like, I could have been playing something else. And it's just the bugs, you know. I mean, the game itself is just fine. Just a buggy ass game. But I could have been playing a game that actually does work. Real. Alright, another drug-induced level. Wink. Wink. Not as heavily drug-induced as the as the other Samba de Amigo course. A relatively tame course compared to that first one. Oh, I don't know why it behaved that way. That was weird. Well, they love hitting me. Sega Miles. Okay, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing running on PC. Yeah, still kind of a buggy port, to say the least. Don't pick II if you want to play this game, or else the sound will just break. So, I guess play Sonic in the Sonic game and nobody else. Outside of that, the game itself, the core game, is actually pretty fun. It's very much a Mario Kart ripoff, quite frankly. But that's not a bad thing, and it does play well when it wants to work under the right conditions. So check it out if you dare. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.